Hey everyone. It seems like everywhere you turn these days, AI is like the hot topic.
Yeah, it really is.
But what does it actually mean for like you and me?
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
In this deep dive, we're going to explore a fascinating development coming out of Microsoft.
Okay.
And it's all about how they're making AI development accessible to basically anyone.
Wow.
And we got some super interesting insights from a recent article.
Cool.
And get this, you might not even need to be like a coding expert to build your own AI apps in the future.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, so are you ready to dive in?
I am definitely ready. Let's go.
Okay, cool. So we're seeing this rise of what they call no-code AI.
Yeah, no code AI. So what does that mean?
Yeah, in the past, if you wanted to like create something with artificial intelligence, you needed to know a lot about coding.
Right. It was very specialized.
Yeah, and all those complex algorithms.
Insane.
But Microsoft is like changing the game.
Okay.
They're coming out with all these tools that make the process way simpler. And it's opening it up to people who don't have, you know, that super technical background.
That's really cool. I mean, so this could really democratize AI, you know?
Exactly.
In the past, it was like this exclusive club.
Right.
Only people with like very specific skills could participate.
Yeah.
But now, if anyone can potentially build AI applications, think about all the possibilities.
Oh, yeah.
We could see a surge in creativity and problem solving.
Yeah, totally. And you know what's really cool?
What's that?
The article highlights some specific tools that Microsoft is working on.
Okay, so what kind of tools are we talking about?
Well, one that really stood out to me was GitHub Copilot for Azure.
GitHub Copilot for Azure. Okay,
Yeah.
I've heard of GitHub.
Yeah, so like imagine you're working on a video game.
Oh,
You're trying to figure out the code for how your character moves, right?
yeah.
Copilot swoops in and acts like your AI assistant.
What?
And it starts suggesting lines of code as you're working.
Wow, so it's like it's reading your mind and trying to help you.
Yeah, it's basically like having a coding buddy sitting right there with you.
That's amazing. I mean, think about how much time that could save developers.
Oh, yeah.
Not to mention the reduction in errors and frustration.
Absolutely.
And like you said, it's not just for seasoned coders either. It could be a game changer for beginners who are just learning the ropes.
Yeah, totally. So it's like having an incredibly smart autocomplete for your code.
Exactly. And that kind of assistance can really boost productivity and creativity.
For sure. And, you know, it's not just about helping with individual lines of code.
Okay, what else?
The article also talked about these AI application templates.
AI application templates. Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
So let's say you want to create an app that recommends products on like an e-commerce site.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
These templates give you pre-built frameworks so you don't have to start from scratch.
Right, because starting from scratch can be so overwhelming.
Totally. And especially with something as complex as AI.
Absolutely. This is like giving people a head start.
Yeah, and it lowers the barrier to entry for AI development big time.
It's like those meal kit services. They give you all the ingredients and instructions.
Right.
So you can cook a fancy meal without being a chef.
Exactly. It's making AI development accessible to the masses.
This is really exciting. I can't wait to see what people come up with.
Me too. And all of this makes even more sense when you consider how much time developers waste just switching between different tools.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this.
The article mentioned this crazy statistic. Developers can lose up to 1,000 minutes per week. 1,000 minutes.
Yeah, just navigating between different software programs.
That's like an entire workday wasted.
I know, it's crazy.
Just clicking back and forth between different windows and applications.
Yeah, totally.
Talk about a productivity killer.
And that's where AI can really step in.
Okay, so how can AI help with this?
Well, AI can help streamline those transitions.
Oh, I see.
It can automate those repetitive tasks and free up developers' time.
So they can focus on the more important stuff. Exactly. The things that require like actual human brain power.
Right, like creative problem solving and innovation.
Yeah, and this could have huge implications, not just for the tech industry, but like for every industry.
It's true. I mean, if people can work more efficiently, that means they can get more done in less time.
Right.
And that could lead to all sorts of advancements and progress.
Totally. But you know, with all these advancements in AI, there's a big question that's on a lot of people's minds.
I think I know where you're going with this. The whole robots are going to take our jobs thing.
Exactly. Will AI replace human jobs altogether?
Right. It's a valid concern.
Yeah, a lot of people are worried about that.
But the article had some interesting thoughts on this.
Okay, what did they say?
So Mario Rodriguez, who is the CPO of GitHub,
Okay.
he suggested that AI is more likely to change the nature of work rather than eliminate jobs completely.
Oh, that's interesting. So instead of replacing us, it'll just change what we do.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay, I can see that.
And they gave a really good example in the article.
What was it?
AI-powered testing tools.
Right. So instead of software developers spending hours hunting down bugs,
Yeah,
AI can do a lot of that work for them.
that's right.
And this frees up the developers to focus on more creative and strategic stuff.
Exactly. The things that AI can't do as well as humans can.
Right. Like thinking outside the box and coming up with new ideas.
Precisely. And this brings up another interesting question.
What's that?
What other professions might be transformed by AI?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not just about software development.
Right. Think about fields like medicine or education or even the arts.
Wow. Yeah, you're right.
AI could automate tasks, analyze data, provide insights in ways that we never could have imagined before.
It's mind-blowing.
It is. The key will be adapting to these changes.
Right.
And developing the skills that we need to work effectively alongside AI.
It's like a whole new world of collaboration.
Exactly. A partnership between humans and machines.
And speaking of adapting, the article talked about GitHub models.
GitHub Models. What are those?
So these models allow developers to experiment with different AI models for free.
Oh, wow. So it's like a free trial for AI.
Pretty much.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think this could be a game changer because it gives people a chance to try things out.
Right. Without any risk.
Exactly. And, let's say you're a data scientist,
Okay.
and just so everyone's on the same page, a machine learning model
Yeah.
is basically a program that learns from data and makes predictions.
Right.
So if you're a data scientist working on one of these models,
Okay.
GitHub Models lets you test out different approaches and see what works best.
Without having to pay for expensive software or anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about making AI more accessible.
And that accessibility can really drive innovation.
Absolutely, because when more people can experiment and play around with AI,
Yeah,
that's when we see those breakthroughs and those aha moments.
totally. It's like opening up the world of AI to everyone.
So it seems like we're at this really pivotal moment in the evolution of AI.
Yeah, things are changing so fast.
And these new tools are making it more accessible than ever before.
It's really exciting to think about all the possibilities.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just about the technology itself.
Right.
It's about how this technology is going to change industries,
Yeah.
transform the way we work, and just basically impact our lives in ways we can't even imagine yet.
And it's all happening right now. We're living in the future.
I know. It's pretty amazing.
It really is.
So it really makes you think.
About what?
Well, if you could have the power of AI at your fingertips,
Yeah,
what would you create?
that's a great question.
What problem would you solve?
Yeah, would you create something to make your daily life easier?
Right. Or would you maybe make a breakthrough in your field of work?
Or even tackle a global challenge?
The possibilities are endless.
They really are. And the best part is, this is just the beginning.
Exactly. Who knows what the future holds for AI?
It's going to be an incredible journey.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
Me either.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of AI.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you learned something new and that you're as excited about the future of AI as we are.
Yeah, stay curious, everyone.
And keep exploring.
Until next time.
Bye.
See you along.